Hi friends, Andrea here with my first video as part of the Paige Evans cut file team. We are working this month with her 20 days of fall cut files, and today you have received your cut file number 4, which is the fall tags cut file. You get different designs to play with, and I'm gonna show you what I did with them. So the first thing I did was resize the tags to match the 3x6 tags that come on the paper pad and the double-sided papers, the design papers. So that was, as I said, that's the first thing. And after that, I chose different designs to work with. I'm gluing one of the tags. I cut that from one of the pattern papers from the paper pad, and I am gluing it to one of the tags. I did like the color for that background and the message that had. The shape of the tags once I resized them was not exactly the same as the original tags, so I had to do a little bit of trimming right there. Now I also played with the tags, the original tags from the paper pads, and used some of them as bases. Right now these leaves are part of one of the tags, and I decided to use only that instead of the entire tag. So used just this, cut it from a piece of pattern paper, and then used adhesive foam to adhere that and add some dimension to it. And I'm decorating both sides of each one of the tags. This second one we're working with, I'm using a regular tag from the pattern papers and adding just a photo on the back using some, and I'm also using some washi tape to decorate the photo. This title, I'm using the Bungalow Lane acetate for the cover of my album, and the title cut file, and using only the letters. Now I wanted to make a shaker card, but I wanted to make sure that each one of the leaves had some sequence in them. So I wanted to make sure that at all times that was the case. So what I did is I cut the same cut file several times. I believe I did it 3 or 4 times on a piece of pattern paper. And just because that pattern paper is thinner than cardstock, so I wanted to get some dimension. If your machine can cut through cardstock perfectly, you only will have to do it maybe a couple of times. And I'm using right now super sticky double-sided tape on the pieces that I will adhere the clear acetate to. You see me now doing this, and this is what's going to create the shaker card, and I want clear acetate on both sides to make sure that you can see through after you add the sequence and all the details on each one of the holes. So I have that. I machine stitched around the edges of the tag that on both tags, the 2 tags that are going to be on the front and the back. And before I start adding any sequence, I just made sure I added the back. And then on the front, I already have my double-sided tape there. So I will add my sequins on each one of those openings. And then the idea is to very carefully peel that off and just add the acetate on top. So there should not be any messes more than what's already on the table. Just a few more. And you can see here, just very carefully removing that. And that's where the second piece of clear acetate goes. I'm just cutting the excess. This has a protector sheet on both sides. So just removing the other one. And then again, some double-sided tape to cover the front of the tag. So this tag ends up being a little bit thicker than the rest, but I do think it's definitely worth it. So before I start decorating my pages, I normally place them. I normally put them in order, decide where each one of the pages go, and then I start decorating one by one. Okay, here we go. Have my cover. It is really simple. I'm only using the title and a little bit of adhesive foam to pop it off the page, and then one foam sticker. Right, the second one I'll have. Okay, I'm playing also with one. I'm adding some of the tiny tags that come on the ephemera pack, deciding where to place those. And as you can see, there are already some machine stitching details that happened there. And I'm using photos. I printed photos in different sizes. So you can see these ones are tiny ones. I think there are 2 or 3 throughout the album, and there are 3 that I printed at 4x6, and then I just cut them and shaped them, and they look like a tag. All right. And as I said, I decorated both sides of each one of the tags. Just few details. So when you flip the pages, there is always something to look for. Either a message or another photo or another cut file. And let me just flip through the project. I believe this this acetate piece is absolutely fantastic. Here you see how I decorated that page and using the cut file, one of the cut files, and just wrote some journaling on the back. Here you can see the shaker card, and each one of those leaves have colors, and you can see through. The back of it is very basic, and just one photo on the other page. I cut the tag with the message and just use another tag to back it up, and few more photos and details, and that is it. It is a very simple way to use the cut file, the tag cut files that come in this bundle, and it doesn't have to take a long time. You can pick and choose which ones you want to add. You can combine them also with the tags and create a really fun fall tag mini album. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know if you have any questions. The link to get the 20 days of fall cut file bundle is in the description box below. Make sure you get them, and Paige will be sending them day by day on an email as a surprise with some inspiration from the team. We are sharing how we are using some of those cut files. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.